I love AI. I really do. It's fast, it's smart, and it can definitely help you practice your English for writing, translating, fixing your grammar, and even speaking practice. Pretty amazing, right? But here's something no one is talking about. AI might be slowing down your English progress if you use it in the wrong way. Let me explain why and show you how to fix it. Recently, I've noticed something interesting with my students. Their writing looks perfect, too perfect. And honestly, I can tell right away when it's written by AI. But when I speak to those same students face to face, their speaking hasn't improved much at all. If anything, they seem or have become more afraid to speak. That's because they are skipping the hard part. You see, when you write something yourself, you're not just practicing writing, you're practicing how to think in English. I always say writing is like crystallized speech, your thoughts becoming words. And when you let AI write for you, you're not practicing that process. You're just getting better at using AI. Here's what I recommend. Write by yourself first. Then, if you want, use AI afterwards to check or polish your work, but don't post the AI version. Post your version. Let people see your real progress and read your voice in those words. Afterwards, ask AI for corrections, write those corrections in a notebook, and rewrite them in your own words. Even better, start a mistake journal. I have talked about this before, but it's where you write down words or grammar points you often get wrong. And you can look back once a week or every few days, and you start noticing those mistakes and stop repeating them. So don't let AI do the work for you. Let it teach you. The next problem is what I'm calling the perfect English trap. You see, if you use AI a lot, you probably really like how perfect your English looks now. But that can be really dangerous, especially if you are a perfectionist like me. In my opinion, perfectionism is one of the biggest things that can slow down your learning. It makes you overthink, it stops you from taking risks, and it kills your creativity. So here's my advice. Embrace imperfection, okay? Enjoy making mistakes. Laugh at them, learn from them, because communication isn't about perfect grammar. It's about real connection. All right, let me share something with you. When I got married, I actually tried to use AI to write my own wedding speech. And after about 5 minutes, I thought to myself, this isn't me, right? The speech should come from the heart, not a robot. So I wrote it myself, mistakes and all. And that speech wasn't perfect, but it was real. And that's what communication is about, in my opinion. You see, AI is great for practice. You can talk to it anytime, no pressure, no judgment. But that's also the problem. It's too safe. You know, this reminds me I used to play chess every night with a computer, and I improved fast. But when it came to playing against real people, I froze. I think because I didn't want to lose or look stupid. And I realized it's exactly the same with speaking English or any foreign language. So if you only talk to AI, it feels comfortable, right? No pressure, no nerves. But that comfort zone can hold you back because the truth is, real progress comes from those awkward, messy, human moments. It's like joining the gym and saying, oh, I'll get fit at home first, then I'll go. No, you have to jump in and get uncomfortable. So yes, keep practicing with AI, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. It's great for learning new words and building confidence, but nothing, absolutely nothing beats real people. So start small. Join a speaking class, a language exchange, even one of my speaking groups once a week or once every 2 weeks, and you'll realize you had nothing to be scared of. You see, AI can help you practice at the edge of the pool, but real fluency happens when you jump in. There's another problem, and it's a big one. I just feel like we're losing the human touch, you know? So many videos, posts, and even books are just written by AI now. They sound smooth, but feel empty. I can always feel it when something isn't real, even in emails. You know, when someone writes to me in their real voice, I always reply. But when it's clearly written by AI, it just feels cold. So let's remind ourselves, everyone, we learn languages to connect, right? Not to sound like a robot. So what can we do? Well, AI isn't the enemy. I think used in the right way, it is incredible, right? You can use it to practice grammar and spelling, to simplify texts, to learn natural phrases and collocations. You can role play conversations to practice for real ones. But remember, AI should be your coach, not your crutch. And by crutch, I mean something you depend on too much, right? Like a walking stick you keep using, even though you don't really need it. So AI should help you move forward, but not carry you the whole way, right? Because the goal isn't to sound like AI, it's to sound like you. So here's your challenge. Next time you write a post, a message, a comment, write it yourself and then use AI to check or improve it later. That way, you keep the human part of learning alive. And this week, join a real conversation, okay? A class, a speaking group, or something online, but make it real. Remember, AI can help you practice, but it can't replace real human connection. Finally, if you would like me to make a video on how I personally recommend using AI to improve your English, let me know in the comments by writing, I'm still human, because nothing, absolutely nothing, beats the real thing. All right, thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.